Hello everyone, I am Sheetal Naik, Assistant Professor from Department of Botany, Government College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Sakli, Goa. Today we are going to study on the program SYBSE, Subject Botany, Subject Botany, Semester 4, Course Code BOC 104 and Course Title Plant Physiology. Unit 8 Plant Growth Regulators and module name is Discovery and Physiological Roles of Cytokinins. Outline, Introduction, Discovery of Cytokinins, Physiological role of cytokinins and commercial applications of cytokinins. Learning outcomes, discusses the discovery of cytokinins, explains the physiological role of cytokinins, describes the application of cytokinins. So today we are going to study on an plant hormone, that is cytokinins. Okay. So there are many hormones which are present in plants. Okay. Some are growth promoters and some are growth inhibitors. Okay. So mainly there are five different plant hormones. Okay. That is auxins, cytokinins, gibberellins, abscisic acid and ethylene. Out of these, the first three, that is auxins, cytokinins and gibberellins are plant promoters, whereas abscisic acid and ethylene are plant inhibitors. Okay. So now let's move on to the introduction. First, moving on to definition. So, plant growth regulators are organic compounds other than nutrients which in small amount promote, inhibit or otherwise modify any physiological process of plants. Location. So, it is detected, that is cytokinins are detected in various plants in crystallized form or in pure forms. See, as I told you earlier, there were earlier only 5 different hormones were known. But now 4 more are added into that, added into that, and altogether it is 9 now. So they include auxins, cytokinins which are also called as CK, gibberellins which is also called as GA, abscisic acid which is also called as ABA, ethylene which is called as ET, and the new ones are brasinosteroids which is called as BR, salicylates which is called as SA, jasmonates which are called as JA, and strigolactones, these are called as SL. So these are newly introduced plant hormones by Su et al. In the year 2017. Okay. Now moving on to cytokinins. See, cytokinins have specific effect mainly on cytokinesis. Okay. So zeatin, it's a type of cytokinin which has effect on cell division and leaf senescence. So synthetic cytokinins, that is kinetin. Kinetin is a synthetic cytokinin and are useful in promoting lateral bud development and inhibition of senescence. Cytokinins are not only produced in plants but are also produced in plant-associated microorganisms, microalgae and insects. So keep this in your mind, cytokinins are not only found in plants but these are also found in plants associated with microorganisms, microalgae and insects. Next, moving on to discovery of cytokinins. Okay. So this discovery dates back to 1921 when an Austrian plant physiologist G. Herbert Land discovered that vascular tissue of various plants contained an unknown diffusible factor which stimulated cell division. So this was in the year 1921 wherein it was known that cytokinins stimulate cell division. Later on, Johannes van Overbeek, he found that some milky endosperm, he found that milky endosperm of immature coconut had the factor which stimulated cell division and differentiation in very young Datura embryos. Later, Jablonski and Skoog in the year 1954, they continued the work of Herbert Land and reported that a substance was present in the vascular tissues and was responsible for causing cell division in the pith cells. Later, Miller and his co-workers in the year 1954 isolated and purified the cell division substance in crystallized form from autoclaved herring fish sperm DNA. See, herring is nothing but it's a name of a fish, and from that fish sperm DNA was extracted and it was autoclaved, and cytokinin was crystallized from that. But then this active compound was named as kinetin. Okay, they didn't know the name cytokinin at that time, but it was named kinetin because of its ability to promote cell division, and it was the first cytokinin to be named. Okay. So kinetin was later on identified to be 6-furfuryl aminopurine. Okay, so it is identified to be a 6-furfuryl aminopurine. Later on, the generic name kinin was suggested to include kinetin and other substances having similar properties. So later, in the year 1961, okay, Bertrand used term kinetinoid. So there were many words which were used by different scientists. Okay, in that the first name to be used was kinetin. Okay, and it was identified to be 6-furfuryl aminopurine. Later on, so it was termed as kinetinoid in 1961 by the scientist Bertrand. Later in the year 1963, the term was used as phytokinin by a scientist named Dendolf. Okay. And later on, it was given a term phytocytomine by a scientist named Pilot in 1965 for kinetin-like substance. The term cytokinin was coined by Leatham in the year 1964. See, it was in the year 1964 when the actual term cytokinin was coined. Okay. So, Leatham then discovered first natural cytokinin in unripe maize grains, and this was in the year 1964. He called it zeatin because it produced from zea mays. Zea mays is nothing but maize plant. Next, moving on to the physiological roles of cytokinins. See, there are many physiological roles of cytokinins. Some of them are, the very important ones are cited here. Among them, first one is the cell division. Okay, as the name indicates, that is cytokinin, so they promote cell division. Okay, but however, it occurs only in the presence of auxins. Second is, it induces cell enlargement. So, like auxins and gibberellins, the kinetin or cytokinin may also induce cell enlargement. So, cell enlargement has been observed in kinetin treatment in leaf discs cut from etiolated leaves of Phaseolus vulgaris. Okay. So, that is, the cell enlargement is induced mainly by cytokinins like auxins and gibberellins. Third point is breaking of dormancy. Cytokinins break the dormancy of seeds and they promote seed germination. So, this is one of the very important function of cytokinin. Next, fourth point, delay in senescence. See, cytokinins have the ability to delay normal processes of senescence in leaves. So, disappearance of chlorophyll and degradation of proteins are two important symptoms of senescence. Senescence is nothing but aging of the leaves. Okay, and so this aging process can be delayed by the application of cytokinins. Next, fifth point is counteraction of apical dominance. So, cytokinins also play an important role in initiating the growth of lateral buds. Okay. So, next point is initiation of interfascicular cambium. So, these kinetin or cytokinin can induce formation of interfascicular cambium within the plant. Next is morphogenesis. So, kinetin has the ability to cause morphogenetic changes into an undifferentiated callus. So, this mainly occurs in the tissue culture, wherein a small X plant is taken and it is cultured on a culture medium, and wherein you can see undifferentiated mass of cells. Okay, so that undifferentiated mass of cells is called callus. Okay, so morphogenesis can take place by the application of cytokinins. Next point is promotion of chloroplast development. So, cytokinins are known to enhance conversion of etioplast into chloroplast. Okay, and after the treatment with cytokinins and when it is exposed to light, okay, so new etiolated seedlings can be treated. Next point is delay of senescence. This is according to Richmond-Lang effect. See, the aging process of the leaves usually accompanies with loss of chlorophyll and rapid breakdown of proteins, and this is called senescence. Senescence is nothing but it is simple as aging process. So, Richmond and Lang, these are the two scientists who showed that this senescence could be postponed to several days in detached xanthium leaves by kinetin treatment. Okay. So, last point is other roles and effects, that is, some other roles and effects of cytokinins are differentiation of interfascicular cambium and lignification, accumulation of solutes, stimulation of several enzymes such as enzymes, especially those concerned with photosynthesis. So, these were the physiological effects. So, next moving on to commercial application of cytokinins. There are less commercial applications, that is, cytokinins are used to break dormancy of seeds. Okay, and cytokinins are regularly used in tissue culture labs to induce callus formation. So, in tissue culture, that is mainly in callus tissue culture, so it develops chlorophyll in the chloroplast when cytokinins are applied exogenously. Actually, the callus is undifferentiated and it is white in color, but by the application of cytokinins, so chlorophyll develops and it gives green color. And cytokinins prevent senescence in vegetables. So, these were the physiological roles and applications of cytokinins, wherein cytokinins mainly play an important role in breaking of seeds, and it is also used in tissue cultures. So, these are the references. These are some of the online references. Thank you.